95.7 The Hog, Daytona's rock station. The Morning Hog, it's time for a Morning Hog Brew review, and we are dealing with all things Hal's New York Seltzer and chips. Get ready. Flavors coming up next on the Morning Hog on 95.7 The Hog and the Morning Hog Brew review. 95.7 The Hog, Daytona's rock station, is now Daytona's drink station because it's Morning Hog Happy Hour, and that is Josh from SR Parat. You familiar with them? Big company. Gives you drinks, gives you, well, in this case, it looks like snacks, too. Steve, did you see all these people that Josh brought?
All I saw was snacks.
Yeah, I know. Josh, who is helping us out today?
So I have Jeremy Martin with me today. He's my counterpart on our non-alcoholic side of the business.
I know that,
So I'm going to introduce him, and then he's going to introduce a guest as well.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I've got Joe Galeotto from Hal's with us today.
All right,
He
Joe.
has come down from New York
Look
to
out.
hit the market and get to meet everybody.
Look at that.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
I'm glad we spruce the place up for you. Steve,
You guys did good.
Wipe the cobwebs out real fast.
Sorry.
All right, good. Wow, Joe, you brought some things I've never seen before. And this is all in the new SR Parat fleet, right?
That's right. So we have some seltzer water,
Okay.
non-alcoholic,
Okay.
and then we also have some kettle chips.
Oh.
I tried some of these yesterday, and they are fantastic.
Alcoholic kettle chips?
Yeah.
No, okay, I just want to make sure.
You can mix them.
I don't want to mix this.
Kettle chips for alcoholics.
Okay, fair enough. No, it's good. Well, listen, in fairness, it is early in the morning. We probably should lay a base before we get into the
Well, I
weekend,
brought something
right?
else, too. We
Oh,
might
good.
be able to
Okay.
make it a little bit more
I
interesting.
like where you're going.
So we got 3 different flavors with us today. What do you think we should start with?
I think lime is probably the best way to go this morning.
All right.
Okay.
So obviously a huge, flavor with seltzer water is going to be lime, especially here in Florida.
Right.
Like I said, I tried this yesterday, and it is super clean.
Yep.
I'm going to let Joe kind of talk about the product itself here while I pour these.
You know what? I just recently had a lime beer,
Right.
and this smells just like it.
He means at 6 o'clock this morning. He's talking about that. Don't worry about it.
Very recently.
Yeah, started the show. We started the show on Fridays, of course. But yeah, tell us about it, man. What's happening? It's super clean.
Yeah,
super clear.
Like Josh said, into the SR Parat non-alcoholic portfolio. This is a non-alcoholic seltzer. The top 3 flavors of what we're launching with SR Parat effectively yesterday. The mixer capabilities of this brand is second to none. I think you'll start to see that with the taste of this, lime flavored vodka that we have here now.
Oh.
But we have a lot of fun with this, and we're a brand that's still only a few years old. We're starting to really develop, the brand outside of the New York market. We've got a few key partners down here in Florida, but we're an all natural seltzer, 0 calories, 0 sodium, 0 sugars, totally clean label. The flavors come from the essence of the fruit, the oils from the essence of the fruit, so it's super clean, and you can you can really taste that clean flavor. So
Yes.
you got the gatekeepers, the moms, everybody's picking up the labels, trying to give their kids what's best for them. Whether it's at lunchtime or at dinner, and Hal's fills all those little requirements that they have for their kids. Getting the soda off the table, bringing in something that's clean for them.
That would be me, especially when I'm going to be overindulging on the holidays. It's kind of nice to have something that's not going to
nice
weigh
little
me
break
down.
in between.
Right.
Like you said, the mixer capabilities are there, but it's a great product all by itself, right? Super refreshing. Again, I can't stress how crisp and clean it is. I drink other seltzers on the market.
Ditto.
But now I'm not going to. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
Josh, is there vodka in this?
I have vodka in my cooler.
Wow, this is
look out. Okay.
it tastes delicious.
maybe there'll be a little mix.
Yeah, well, we can do that. We'll go through the other flavors, and then we can mix it up a little bit.
What are the other flavors? Let's talk about this.
So we have original and black cherry. You want to finish up with black cherry? Or you want to go to the original?
I think let's go to black cherry.
All right.
Let's do it. Steve, of course.
So who exactly was
our
Hal?
cherry.
Because obviously that's got to have some sort of history behind the name, right?
Absolutely. So Hal was a nickname for the founder of a company up in New York. The company was called Big Geyser. Irving Hal Hershkowitz was his name. He founded Big Geyser, which is the largest non-alcoholic independent beverage distributor in the country, featuring 45 or so different brands throughout 7 counties in New York, which is one of the largest markets in the country. And upon his passing in 2011, his sons, Louis and Stephen, felt like they wanted to honor his memory and his legacy with something. So they started this brand back in 2014 as, I'll say, a little hobby, something to kind of just see if it stuck. And, after a couple of tweaks, a couple of label changes and bottle changes and some flavor changes, they hit it big. I mean, in the New York market, we're doing about 1.5 million cases of seltzer across 10 different flavors.
Wow.
Jeez.
And that's only after a few short years, right? So,
Yeah.
when we look at the seltzer category as a whole, sparkling water, you look at some of the bigger names, whether it's a Schweppes or Polar or Seagram's, we kick their tails up and down the street up there, and we plan on doing the same thing down
Look
here.
at that.
Nice. Good job.
As we launch down
Dig
here.
it.
So,
That's right.
We know who our enemies are, but we know we have a better product at a better price, and we're gonna execute against that all day long.
There you
Right.
go.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we track this down already? I mean, obviously
I
it's
like
new,
this.
but what do we do to get some of this house?
So I'm not sure if our NA products are attached to our srbarrat.com/beer finder.
Okay, yeah.
I will find out about that.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I believe Jeremy has some locations you might be able to find it right away.
Oh, I like it.
It's
Jeremy's
available right now at Publix. It's in every Publix in our market.
Beauty.
We hit the market yesterday, started selling it into a lot of the independent C stores. We
Nice.
had a huge amount of success, so check your neighborhood stores.
Okay.
We'll also give you Jeremy's personal phone number here shortly,
Yeah.
and you can call him directly.
Yeah. he's-
Also available in select Targets.
Oh,
Okay.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
That one.
All right.
The select ones are just follow Jeremy around and see if he goes to the Target.
Exactly.
Go in and hold an empty cup out, drive around with one.
There you go.
All right, are we taking a break or are we going to go full flavor right
Let's
now?
go ahead and take one break, and then we can talk about the last one, some chips here.
I'll chug the rest of this. Stick around. More Morning Hog Brew Review coming up on 95.7 The Hog. 95.7 The Hog. It's the Morning Hog Brew Review. Josh Messar Parad is right there. And, man, we are in the midst of this Howl-a-palooza. Can I call it that? Or Howls-a-palooza?
Snacks, drinks.
Right.
All right.
Right. We're trying some of the new House Seltzer, which is down here in this market now.
Correct.
All the way from New York.
Yep.
And then I see there are chips. Steve, you were not supposed to open those yet.
He's opened 3 bags.
We
already.
were
Well, look,
we were all going to try them. And
we're having drinks.
yeah.
I see food.
Yeah.
I'm
it's-
hungry.
I guess it's natural.
I gotta have a chip.
Actually, Steve is probably a typical customer right now. Hey, I got some seltzer. I'm going to need some chips to go with
Yeah.
it. Now I'm thirsty. Now I need more seltzer.
It goes hand in hand.
Parad's
It's a
making
cycle.
money.
I don't think Steve's a typical anything.
No, you're right. You know what?
We know how to sell, so that's why we brought the chips in to make more thirsty.
It's a voice
Exactly.
of reason right there. The voice of reason. All right, where do we go next, my man?
All right, so we have excuse me.
No, it's all right. It's a seltzer.
Okay.
Back it up.
Say it, don't
Seltzer
spread.
I'm so used to saying hard seltzer nowadays,
All right.
and it doesn't need to be hard seltzer.
No.
Regular seltzer still exists, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
How's New York seltzer?
Okay.
And we have the OG, the original.
All right. Let's do this. Let's find out. Simple.
Let's get in it.
Clean classic, right?
And you said like no calorie, no anything, right?
Totally clean. And just to piggyback off of Josh's point, I know he's tripped up on the hard seltzer piece, but
Yeah.
over the last couple of years, the hard seltzer category has exploded, right?
Right.
So it's helped to put additional focus on the non-alcoholic seltzer
Right.
part of the business. And it's helped Howell's itself expand not only outside of the New York market into other Northeast states,
Okay.
down into Texas and certainly down into Florida, because
Right.
people are realizing that seltzer it's a real non-alcoholic thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Started off.
exploded. Yeah.
You said, and you mentioned, or the package mentions too, what, gluten-free?
Gluten-free, non-GMO,
Look out.
vegan, anything you could
Kosher
think
as well. You had
of.
mentioned.
OU kosher.
Look out.
Yeah.
Which is apparently it's a pretty large deal up in New York.
It is, yeah. I think honestly, it's a pretty big deal around everywhere. I mean, those that
Yeah.
are looking for it are looking for the OU certification. So,
Right.
we were able to lock that down pretty early.
No, that's
Oh,
awesome.
that's clean.
I mean, we have a lot of New York transplants down here in Florida, and they could travel
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth. So to be able to find this product here in Florida and in New York,
Oh, yeah.
that's killing.
We know
That's
guy.
good.
No, we know a dude named Tom who listens to the show in New York. He's probably there right now screaming, "I knew about Howell's a long time ago." Right? He was in the know, but all of us, we got to learn it here. All right, now you've got some other things happening here, Josh. What are you look like a mad scientist over there with chips and a different bottle and seltzer? There's a lot happening.
Yeah, so those are the 3 seltzers that we have in the market right now.
Right.
That's the lime, the black cherry, and the original. And then here shortly, we're going to start selling the chips as well.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to talk about the flavors we're going to be bringing in, if we're bringing them all. We're not quite sure yet, but we can definitely talk about some that we have here today because they're all delicious so far.
sure.
So, I brought in a few of our top sellers, with original always being the OG, the number one seller. Original kettle chips. These are phenomenal. What you see over there by Josh, you have some sweet chili, you've got some salt and vinegar, honey barbecue, buffalo ranch, sweet onion, if I didn't say that. But our portfolio consists of about a dozen or 13 flavors. We've got a barbecue that is drop dead, got a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of heat. It's phenomenal. We've got a salt and pepper. We've got a jalapeno that is one of the hottest chips that you're ever going to taste. I mean, we call it out on there. It just says hot, hot, hot in these big red letters. The thing is just fire. And that's obviously where the seltzer comes in to help that. We sell more chips and seltzer because of that. We've got some kettle corns. We've got some popcorns. We've got some white cheddar popcorn. We've got some pretzels. Our line continues to grow. We're getting into some really cool, unique flavors that people just haven't done before or haven't seen. So more to come on that. But as far as what we're launching with SR Parat in the next couple of weeks, we're going to stick with what works. We're going to go with our red, white, and blue, America, and then get down into the jalapenos and the sweet chilies and the buffalo ranches. I think you guys are enjoying the buffalo ranch over there.
Yeah,
a huge flavor for us. In New York it does tremendous, but once you even get outside of that market, you look at retailers like Central Market and some of the other bigger box stores, TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Home Goods in Burlington. They fly through the buffalo ranch. It's a huge flavor for us. So I think we're going to see some success with that down here too.
Check this out.
I'm a potato chip.
I don't even need hands. I got everything I need right here.
I don't think we mentioned it, but all these are kettle chips as well.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So they're all that super crispy,
I
freaking delicious.
love that.
Some of the best features. Yep.
The thick crunch.
Yeah.
I mean, when you can hear it snapping from across the room, it's a kettle cooked chip.
It's fair to say too that Steve has been at restaurants in public and he's commented on their chips being flaccid or not being crispy enough. This has solved all his problems.
Yes,
now, right.
And you'll notice that if you happen to empty this out on a plate or napkins, it's not going to be oily. It's not going to be greasy like some of the other chips are in the set. We cook ours in sunflower oil. It helps us to avoid a lot of the top allergens. Some of our competitors are in peanut oil, and I think we all know that there's some dangers when you get around peanut oil. We're cooked in a peanut-free facility, so we avoid a lot of the top allergens.
Okay.
And, I think it's a huge selling point for us. We mentioned gluten-free, but the list goes on. It's a high-quality product.
That's fantastic. I'm glad you guys are on board, and we're looking forward to growing the brand.
All right, so Publix. That's our stop. First of all, to get the seltzer, and then we're gonna find the chips soon. Just keep looking around, demand them, right? Basically,
Yeah.
right?
Go to your retailer and ask for the chips.
Yeah. I mean, don't pound your fist on the desk or anything, but get.
I'll do that.
I mean,
Steve will do it for
I
you.
would do it.
You let us know.
Give me house chips.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, are you?
I demand it.
Now, are you about to test the seltzer mixing here? Is that going to happen?
We can do that
Look at
off
that.
camera.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it looks like
Love that pop.
It looks like this brew review is about to get a lot better. All right. So, srprod.com/beerfinder. Under normal circumstances, you go chase it down. But you know where the stores are. We've told you.
Yep.
Right? You can chase these down or just hit us up here at 95.7 The Hog, and Steve and I will go shop for you. Right?
There you go.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Until next week. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.